Hey everybody, welcome to Ellis Mowers. I appreciate y'all watching. So we are right about at the 5-year mark on this channel. I started this channel back in January of 2017, and we are nearing the end of 2021, right around the holidays with Christmas and New Year's and Boxing Day. And before I forget, speaking of Canadians, thank you, Bruce. I've been liking on the videos. A lot of the stuff I've already had recorded before you sent me the sticker. Bruce's shop sent me some stickers to put on my cabinet over here. If you would like to do a sticker swap, feel free to hit me up either on Instagram or Facebook at ellismowers09, or you can email me ellis@ellismowers.com. But again, thank you, Bruce. That looks sharp, doesn't it, guys? If you are not following Bruce and you're watching this video, you need to go hit the subscribe button on his channel. He is what we call the legend when it comes to small engine repair. So thank you again, Bruce, for the sticker. So, like I said, we're about 5 years into the channel, and I figured that for the holiday stretch here between Christmas and New Year's, I give y'all a little bit of something different and a little bit of something special. I've compiled over the past few months a lot of videos related to car repair, and there's a couple of y'all see my cars out in a lot of the videos with me running around. Y'all probably seen me talk about obviously my Honda Element here, which ironically is not really going to be featured in the video series, despite it being in the garage. I get a lot of questions as to what's wrong with the Honda Element. There's nothing wrong with it. I drive it multiple times a week still, and it just hangs out in the garage just because it's one of the smaller vehicles I have. It's and it works pretty well in here, and get a lot of comments about that, but nothing wrong with it. I do want to rebuild I've got the parts here to rebuild the entire front end on it. It has 230,000 miles and it's ready for that. I don't know if I'm going to get to it before the new year. If I do, it'll be tacked on with this series. If not, I might save it for a later date. Like I said, it may even be the spring or the summer before I get to it, although it needs to be done sooner rather than later just because of bushings and whatnot getting worn out and bearings making some noises. Nothing atypical for a Honda with 230,000 miles though. However, y'all have seen my truck. The truck is still here. Doing fine. There won't be any videos on that unless something crazy happens between now and the holidays. But there are the other two cars. You'll see 2 new cars added to the fleet in this video series, and 2 that have been removed for various reasons, which I'll go over. So that's a quick teaser there for you. This may be something that I decide to do on a yearly basis, just because I know that the holiday season, a lot of times, you have a lot of people that may not have a lot of time on their hands and may opt to skip out on videos. And you also have other people who have a lot of time on their hands and may want to see some different content or try something new. I know that if y'all follow some of the car channels, they have a Car Trek series with Travarish, Hoovie's Garage, and Ed Bullion from VinWiki. They usually pull that out around Christmas. That's always a nice treat. Obviously, Mixed Mowers live stream as well is always a treat around Christmas as well. So, doing this car repair video series, we're going to pause the mower videos for probably a week and a half or so, but I've got a lot of stuff lined up for y'all. So if you don't have a lot to do around Christmas, around New Year's, around Boxing Day, whatever holiday you celebrate around this time of year, feel free to join me. Got a lot of car repair videos coming up, and I hope y'all enjoy them. Want to get it out of the way and end with thank y'all very much. I started this channel about 5 years ago. The original reason why I started the channel was back in January of 2017. I was doing, if y'all have been here since the beginning, y'all also know that I did not start in this garage right here. I started in a dirt area in the backyard of my rental house and stored all of my mowers underneath my house to keep them out of the weather and whatnot. Come a long way since then. But back in those days, if you were an OG, you remember when I did this and when I worked at the old house on a nice little dirt spot and some railroad ties. I originally started this channel because there were not, at that time, really any videos on the new overhead valve Briggs & Stratton engines. And I couldn't really find a lot of, or really any videos on people buying these new and customer return Walmart push mowers in pallets in bulk, fixing them and reselling them for profit. There's a bunch of small engine videos out at the time, and obviously the small engine community has really grown since then. But even so, I just saw that need in the YouTube community and the video community and just started filming videos of pretty much, here's what I got. I got 40 lawnmowers under my house. I'm going to fix them and sell them in the spring. And whatever happens, happens. I had done one load prior, but I wanted to really see what, or maybe 2 loads prior, and I wanted to see what I could do the following year with that. And also wanted to highlight some problems that I was finding with the overhead valve Briggs & Stratton engines, which I saw a lot of them were being cracked blocks. The 625s are blowing up pretty frequently, and you get some bent shafts, the plastic carbs. I mean, that stuff was relatively new at the time, and there weren't a lot of people that had videos out. I can only recall maybe like 1 or 2 videos that I even saw out at the time. And so that's where the channel started, and in the past 5 years we've grown over 4,000 subscribers. Monetized the channel in 2018, roughly about the time that I moved in here, which was kind of cool. And started making money on the videos too, which also helps. It helps make stuff like this possible in the garage, and without y'all's support it wouldn't really provide me much motivation to come out here and film. I mean, I still would want to work on stuff, but filming for y'all is also a treat because it provides just a database for a lot of people to look at and chronicle, start to finish, what I end up doing in this garage. And a lot of times it helps y'all out. A lot of milestones on the channel here in the past year. We have reached 1 million views on the channel. We're at like 1.5 million, and about at least 1/3 of those have come in the year 2021, which is really cool. Did not think the channel would grow as much as it has in the past few years. All indications are we'll eventually get to 10,000. We may not do it in 2022, but we will definitely surpass 5. And we'll probably hit 10,000 in 2023 or 24, depending on the growth of the channel and how much I can continue to get out here. The plan is to continue 2 videos a week. I have a lot of things in here to work on, and we're going to get to them in 2022. Y'all know that I've been doing a lot of work on the house here this fall and into the early part of winter, and I've built up my video resume so that y'all can have new content until I get back here in the garage on a regular basis. That's kind of the way that I have to supplement my channel, because I do not have snowblower season, and so I'm kind of out for like 3 or 4 months down here. So y'all are going to see lawnmowers throughout the winter, which I think y'all have enjoyed and totally understand. But that's kind of where the channel has come. I no longer do customer return Walmart customer returns, just because that resellers market has gotten more saturated, the prices have gone up, and the profit has gone down. I can crank out riding mowers and make a lot more money, and I have done so in the past 2 years since I've started doing riders and doing a little bit of repair work. I don't know what that's going to look like in 2022, but we'll see. I didn't really care to be running around doing repairs at people's houses when I had a bunch of stuff that I could just work on right here. Also, I don't do this full time, and so I enjoy being at home um, when I'm not at my real job. But that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, thank y'all for the support. Without y'all, wouldn't be able to do stuff like this. Y'all definitely help me in the financial sense to be able to do be able to make life easier for me. And also, me getting married also helps make life easier financially too. Obviously, I'm not only in it for the money. That is a huge motivator, but the community support that y'all give as well is just as big, if not greater. Never really meant to entertain on this channel. I just meant to really just pop out here in the garage, get some work done, let y'all enjoy the process and the struggles and whatever else that comes with it. And y'all seem to enjoy that over the past 5 years now, and we'll just keep on cruising on. 5 years on YouTube, and here's to many more. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Boxing Day, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. I know Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa's around this time of year as well, and Hanukkah has already passed. But for whatever holiday you celebrate, thank y'all. And I hope y'all enjoy this next week and a half, 2 weeks, with your families, remembering the reason for the season, if you celebrate Christmas, and just enjoying some car repair videos. This is a little bit different for me to film, a little bit different here on the channel, but I know that those who may not have time, y'all aren't going to miss anything. Those who have more time on your hands and want to enjoy something different, feel free to watch. We've got some pretty good content coming up. Remember, my stuff is not step-by-step how-to. It's more about the process and more of a narrative form. And that's kind of the way the car videos are going to be too. I'm actually about to film one right now. Putting a belt tensioner on a car that you will see first in the series. And pretty much mostly what the work's going to be going on in the series on a car. But we got I got a treat for y'all at the end, because I'll reveal the second car that we bought at the end of this series as well, right before the new year. So again, thank y'all so much. Can't express my gratitude enough for the community that we've built. In 2022, I would like to be more involved in it. It's just I've had, between getting married this year, all of the mower projects, the home renovations, and just being gone a lot, it's just pretty much it's been all I could do to be able to keep up with the channel, and I haven't really been able to interact with y'all in the community as much as I would have liked. Maybe things will change in 2022 where I can devote more time to mower repair and YouTube, so that I can be more involved with this wonderful small engine community. Anyways, that's what's going to be coming up the next week or so. I hope y'all, or a week or two. I hope y'all enjoy it. Hope y'all enjoy time with your families and in this Christmas season and holiday season. So thank y'all again for the support, and I appreciate it as always. And like I said, if y'all want to do a sticker swap, I've got plenty of my stickers still left from my order earlier this year. Thank you to Bruce again. You can email me ellis@ellismowers.com or reach out to me on Instagram at ellismowers09, as well as Facebook, whichever one's most convenient for you. So let's get started with this car week here on Ellis Mowers, celebrating 5 years. And I will catch y'all on the first car video to reveal the first car that I have sold and that I have bought here in the end of 2021, and the repairs that are going to come thereafter with it. Thank you again, and I'll see y'all on that video. And thanks again for a great 5 years, and here's to many more.